Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Tune Up Tuesday. Yes, that day of the week where we look at our systems and processes and figure out where we've had our breakdowns and our breakthroughs and making those tweaks and changes so the breakdowns become fewer and fewer. We also look at life. What tune-ups can we make to improve our own lives, to improve ourselves? We also look at what music are we listening to, what tunes are we getting up and rocking to throughout the day. Because tune-up has a lot of different categories when you're tuning up things. So I like listening to music when I work, and it varies. It depends what mood I'm in. But if I'm on a plane and I am flying from one location to the other, I will have a physical fiction book in my hand. I'll have my noise-canceling headphones on, and I will be listening to Il Divo for the entire flight. Don't ask me why that works for me. It just does. And if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. It doesn't matter. And then the last 30 minutes of the flight, the last 40 minutes of the flight, I have a 30-minute, hang on, when do they actually start? Yeah, usually within the last hour of the flight. So an hour before we're due to land, I put the book away, I get everything set to go, I keep my noise-canceling headphones on, and I put on a hemi-sync track called Catnap. And the Catnap is a 30-minute, almost like a self-hypnosis thing, but you actually go to sleep, you've got this beautiful sounds going, you just drift off, you come to, you wake up, and you got like 30 minutes left before you land, but you feel refreshed. And it works very well on long haul flights. So anything over 3 hours, it works really, really well on. I can handle a 3-hour flight. 5-hour flight, it's sort of like, I get a little tired. So the Catnap comes in handy. And then those overnight flights to New Zealand, that definitely comes in handy. Excuse me. So what do we got on the day today? It's Tune Up Tuesday. So that's our tune-ups, is looking at, the music we're listening to. Do we actually have a playlist for when we exercise? Do we have a playlist for when we're driving? Do we have a playlist for when we're working? Or do you just put it on random play and let it go? I like to have either my country tunes or my 80s music playing when I'm working. And then I'll usually try and take a break when something upbeat comes along that you just got to dance. There's those songs you just have to get up and dance to. I love those songs. And I'll get up and dance, and Zephy just looks at me like, really? What can I say? So she's for those of you asking, she's doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate it. She was given the all clear by the vet. Just got to keep her quiet a couple of days before I let her back in the dog park and let her go tearing up the place. But we think when she pulls a muscle or has an injury like she had, is that because she does such fast turns, she is very fast. When she gets going, she goes. I haven't clocked her as to how fast she actually goes. If I can find somebody who has a dog track, I would love to take her down there and let her run on the track and see how she goes. But she's got very fast, very low turns. So she will come in and she'll flip around and just take off again. And she gets so low to the ground, you wonder if her feet are actually going to stay on the ground or just go sliding out from underneath her. But yeah, she has very fast turns, and we figure out that's what, because I know she did a few of those on Sunday. So I'm wondering if one of those tweaked, and the vet also thinks too, it may have been something that just tweaked something in her leg. And she had a slight sprain or something, but the rest that she got seemed to fix it. But he said, just keep her quiet for a couple of days before you take her back to the dog park. And I just look at him and start laughing. And he's like, what's so funny? I said, you see that little bundle down there? That's a good bundle of energy. I said, trying to keep that thing quiet? Yeah, it ain't going to work. I said, she loves to do zooms up and down the RV. So, and, she gets on the bed, does the fast turn. Oh, she does the fast turn on the beds. But then the material on top of the bed moves with her. And so she kind of like slides, and she can't do that on the grass. Oh, click. I said, she'll do the fast turns on the bed and take back down to the thing, jump up onto the dash, do a zoom in her bed, and then I said, she'll do that several times a day. And he sort of looks at me and sort of like, yeah, I ain't keeping this one quiet. I will keep her away from the dog park for a couple of days. That's not a problem, but trying to keep her energy down for a couple of days, yeah, that's going to be the tough part, but we will do our best. And then today is also Giving Tuesday with all of this, the Black Friday, the small business, was it Black Friday, small business Saturday? Can't remember what Sunday is. Yesterday was Cyber Monday, and today is Giving Tuesday. So I started up my annual fundraiser for the Fight Colorectal Cancer, which is an amazing organization. And I do it every year in memory of Brad. And so I started that up 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Yes. And so it is on my Facebook wall. I'm slowly inviting people to it through the invites. But if you would like to run a charity to give to for Giving Tuesday, what are they calling themselves now? Facebook Meta. Is that what they're calling themselves? Meta? Facebook, whatever they're calling themselves now, have agreed to match things. They've given away $2 million where they actually match dollar for dollar. Now they've got another $6 million to give away, but they're doing it at 10%. So if you give $100, they'll donate $10. So that's and it's only happening today on, I think it's only today on Giving Tuesday. So if you'd like to go to my Facebook wall, check that out. It's in there. It's Fight Colorectal Cancer in memory of Brad Brahms. So, or in memory of Brad, something like that. It's on my wall. I'll pin it to the top of my wall. So it's easier to find. But if you feel like giving and you'd like to support that charity, then all donations gratefully received and appreciated. What else did I have for you guys? I think that was it. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's episode 3 today. Oh, excuse me. Allergies are playing havoc with my body right now. So today is Family Tree Answers podcast, episode 3. It'll be at 12 noon Mountain Time today. What is our topic today? Excuse me. I haven't fully decided yet. I've been getting really, really good questions in. And so I am going through the questions to see if there is a group of the same question that we can answer in one podcast. So I'm still filtering through. You guys are awesome. Your questions that you are sending me are amazing. Please keep private messaging me the questions. I greatly appreciate all the questions coming in, and it means I can group them together. And I may do some on getting a few on how do you keep track of the records. I may do that today, keeping track of records, how to organize. I may do something like that, organizing. Actually, I just thought of a good person I could have come on and help with that. I wonder if she'll be willing to. But I won't put it on today. Say, hey, we're going at 12 noon. Do you want to come on and talk about this? And she'll probably go, So I'll give her a break. I'll check out with her first. But yeah, we'll talk about record keeping. We may talk about record keeping today because we're getting a lot of questions on record keeping. And, what sort of notebooks do you use? And how do you keep track of everything? And all of that sort of stuff. So, I have to find my props. That's what I have to do this morning to do that, is find my props. So I will find my props. Anyway, I got to get moving. Go out and have a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Tune Up Tuesday, Giving Tuesday, since it's that as well. And your Tell Your Story question of the day, again, is what is an experience that you have in life that you have to be that you are grateful to have gone through? And changing the question tomorrow. Yes, we're changing the questions tomorrow. But since it's around the Thanksgiving time when this question came up, I thought we're just going to leave it up there for a bit. But tomorrow, being the 1st of December, it's my birthday month tomorrow. You should see all the birthdays and wedding anniversaries that we have in our family in December. It is, yeah, and that's just in our family. Then I add in my friends, and yeah, we've got December very well covered. I've got the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 17th, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28, and 30. Yeah, that's just December. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a super fantastic, sparkling day. We'll catch you back here for episode 3 of our podcast today at 12 noon Mountain Time. And if you don't make that, we'll be back on the air at 6 p.m. Mountain Time this evening. So have a super fantastic, sparkling day. Hey, Conetta.